Hey guys, welcome. It's eclipse time. We know it's a total lunar eclipse in Taurus, blood moon, and that's because of the shadow that's cast. And this is a Beaver blood moon, connection to Beaver. And we know, I've discussed here, I've been connected to Beaver spirit and working with Beaver spirit, my counterpart and I, this summer. And working with the Beaver and expanding with the Beaver and connecting with the Beaver has meant much. And Beaver spirit is about hard work. And like, these animals are even out working at night. They're always working. They're building these dams that create these natural, luscious habitats for other life forms in the environment. It expands the environment. And they're the spirit of hard work, the totem of hard work. And so this has something to do with hard work, but there's a direct connection to night. There's a direct connection to what is happening during the night here. And we know that this lunar eclipse was during the night. Well, and I got to see it where I live in the northern hemisphere here. It was beautiful and spectacular. It was super cold, like you guys, like super cold, but well worth spending time. We know we're star seeds, right? How are we gonna grow? We gotta spend time with the stars. And just the times we're in, we know we've been touched by love. Even if we're in separation, which many of us are, we're still touched by love, because we know that these relationships, these twin flame counterpart relationships, they bring up toxicity to the core, things we still need to heal to the core, with love though, with love, with the divine, support with the divine, so we can heal and see how we can be supported for, how we are being supported to heal in lack of, because of it's the connection with the divine. And that's how we're untwisting it. We're healing from the monetary system. We're untwisting that and what that means. And that's really advanced thinking. Really advanced thinking is we're going to heal from the monetary system. But that's where we're going. That's where we're going, guys. Now, this has to do with a purification. This is a death and a rebirth. This is a transformation from the old to the new with energy. So this is a transformation with the masculine. So if you feel a disconnection to have a reconnect, it's all still happening through and with love. But this is a fire purification. You know, the phoenix doesn't take a suitcase, right? I'm sure many of us have heard that saying. It's just, they're going. From the past to the future in the present moment. And it is about being a laser focus on the present. And it's our connection to Taurus and the Hierophant, and expanding with the 13 spheres of knowledge, the feminine, the matter, and having access to that first through patterning and understanding what that means to restore balance, and then expanding it with the energy of the masculine. And there's a sharing here. There's a sharing of connection and love, because remember, this is happening through the heart chakra and our heart's electromagnetic field. We make a sacrifice with love. Of love. Like, love is all we have left. It's like here we have a death and a rebirth, a transformation of energies, because of the fact we're in Scorpio season and what that means. What that truly means. It's like the fire and the water. Right there, the mother and the father are meeting up for this death and this rebirth and this sacrifice with this transformation. But it's in order to restore connection with the proper patterning. And we let something go in order to actually restore balance. And it creates happiness. It allows us to create space and expand with creation, with the masculine, the energy, untwisted, with happiness and joy. This is euphoria. This is bliss. This is connection to source and expanding with love and to fulfillment. And we get much more in this. We're going to get much more in this into part 2. This is about connection and fulfillment and what that means, and we're understanding it in separation and together. So remember, this is about the balance, the whole. It has to do with our instinct, but we're having an interference, and we're going to talk more about this in part 2. We're going to get some information about what this means. But first, I just want to see what's happening here with the energy. We're having strength to have a transformation, a death of old and a birth of new with the masculine here. With the energy, it's the rebirth. And it's connected to Beaver, this blood eclipse, this blood Beaver eclipse, okay? There's a negotiation here with Force, with the father, with the masculine, in order to do so. And it's connected to the night. Whether we're working in the night, whether we're astral traveling to do what we do in the night, whether we're healing in the night, whether it's all of the above in the night, what you're doing in the night, you know. Okay. All right. I know I'm even in separation with my counterpart right now. It's together, but in separation, in order to do this part of the transformation with the energy, with the masculine. It's like a restart. Like the car's gonna start. The car's gonna stall for a minute and then start again. But it's gonna be like supercharged, revved up with a whole new kind of electricity going through it. It's a miracle because it's divine. The way it happens. Out of the blue too. But not really. Because it's your destiny. So we're gonna work with fire spirit. This confirms. We're gonna work with the energy, the masculine. But what? It's for prosperity. And it's connected to the honeybee. We know the honeybee is taking the negatives of this world and making the sweet nectars. But we're gonna have courage in order to do so. Courage is being honored here. Courage is being honored. There's one more message in here. I know it. I can feel it. No. All right. Freedom into happiness. Remember, this is about going from pleasure to happiness. We speak about this in part 2. We're going to speak about this. We're going to go from pleasure to happiness and understand there's an elevation there. There's an elevation in energy. And it has to do with freedom. There it is. It's the elevation with the happiness, literally. And the expansion is being honored. And we want to show gratitude for these expansions, right? We always want to be in gratitude. Gratitude is what allows us to elevate and shift and manifest and heal and change our lives and change our vibrations. And we see our miracles. And that's literally what's going to happen. It's like we're going to see our miracles. We're going to see it. All right, let's go to part 2. We'll expand off this if you want to break it down further. If not, I'll see you next time when we expand.